Hey guys, it's Jamie here from Standard Karting, and today I'm going to be discussing update 1.1.2. Now, everybody online has seen this, everybody in the Mario Kart community has seen this, everybody's making videos about it. It's bad. It's awful. So, for those unaware, update 1.1.2 basically removes the guaranteed free laps when picking random in online lobbies. Basically meaning that you're always going to be getting these missions. I don't know why they did this, but I'm probably going to be breaking it down as to why they probably did, discussing why it sucks, and then most importantly how to fix it, because they've kind of got three options. But the main reason why they did this was money. Now, Nintendo rely on streamers and the community to keep Mario Kart alive. Right, that's prevalent from stuff like MKC all the way to streamers and theorists and all that. When you don't play intermissions and you're not seeing those between section kind of gimmick parts of the game, you're not seeing the majority of the map. It looks really bad on them. It looks incredibly bad on them, and it kind of points out just how awfully designed these sections are. And when people are hopping into your online lobbies and not playing them as intended and always choosing random just to bypass this, they probably went, oh, that shouldn't be happening, let's get rid of that. Incredibly poor move by Nintendo, in my opinion. But also reducing the luck factor is a massive part as well. So Nintendo and Mario Kart have been moving more towards the esports community and see Mario Kart as professional, or like an actual esport rather than just luck. So when you see people picking random all the time, probably not a great look for that either. But also I theorise it's something to do with server optimization. So every time you load in random, it's something new that the servers have to load in, right, leading to more and more sync issues. So maybe it's to do with reducing lag as well. But it does genuinely suck. It sucks so bad because the intermission tracks are not great. The intermissions are usually straight lines where you're just going against traffic, or you're driving a very boring part of the map. Everybody would rather play the tracks. I know a lot of people have said it online, but it is absolutely barbaric. The tracks in this game are actually quite good by Mario Kart standards, and the fact that you're only seeing one part of the track for the entire race is bad. The fact you're only seeing one lap, like out of three, alright, there's no strategy there, there's no trapping corners or waiting to do your missions at certain times. Like, the issue with intermissions, right, is that oftentimes they have incredibly broken shortcuts or out of bounds sections, which basically just mean that if you're starting from behind, right, and say on lap 1 there's a massive cut that's not available on the rest of the laps, well, fair fucks, you've won, because you can just get a golden and go right across it, and then you're miles in first, no one can catch you. It is incredibly unbalanced and absolutely awful. But how can Nintendo fix this? Well, there's three options. Firstly, they could introduce the friend room system into online lobbies, allowing players to toggle between 1 lap and 3 lap variants on the course selection screen. This would at least allow players to choose whether they want intermission or free lap, because then at least you are going to be getting intermission tracks. Or option 2, more likely option, is they can make 1 lap options more likely, always having at least one suggested every single time. This would be really good for the game, allowing. Just sure, there'll still be a luck factor there, and you still be playing intermissions some of the time, but it's negated by the fact that you have options to avoid it. It means that if people want to play intermissions, they can play intermissions. If they want to play 1 lap, they can play 1 lap. That's great. That would be good. But they could also make separate matchmaking modes. So they could do 1 for intermission and 1 for 3 laps. I see this as the least likely option though, considering all the way back in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, mirror modes and 200cc will just pop up randomly in the 150cc lobby. So I see this as the least likely option, but if I were Nintendo, I would probably do the second one. Just making it so 3-lap variants are so much more likely, maybe even 50-50, just so players don't feel like they're constantly playing intermissions. Because another kind of, I quite like it, but a sad factor is that Mario Kart Central, so like Mogies and Lounge, they have all seen rapid increase in player numbers. Meanwhile, the base online lobbies are starting to become really empty, especially for a 24 racer game where you're seeing lobbies of 2, 3, 4 people. It's absolutely barbaric. The item distribution systems were just not made for that. The shortcuts were not made for that. The tracks weren't made for that. So what it's doing in its current moment and current state is killing the game. It's not great. It's a really, really bad look for Nintendo. I really don't see why they did this. They really just should. They should just make a toggle system. It's that easy. It's already there. It's already in the game. It's already a thing that exists. A toggle system already exists in the friend lobbies. I don't. Nintendo really have shot themselves in the foot here. This is terrible design. The intermissions weren't even popular in Grand Prix mode, right? And in online's even less. But at least people had a way of bypassing it. No, it's awful. It's absolutely awful, and it's annoyed and hurt so many players. Nintendo need to fix that. But those are just my 2 cents. I'm sure Bren will be back for the next video, so it's just me. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.